Hey guys, TheBlindJim here, and this is going to be my first run at attempting to do LoL replay recordings. I downloaded it right after Season 3 came out, which is really ironic because I know they had bugs that came out with Season 3, so it's not an optimal efficiency. But I just wanted to showcase this game because it's probably the single highest elo game I've ever played. This was the game that got me into Silver 1 tier because this was my 10th rank game. And it shows off a lot of good teamwork and I think positioning, like as far from an AP carry perspective, positioning, and that's usually something I don't do very well. And there are moments where I get caught out. So, it also features a Lee Sin that absolutely destroys Malphite. Oh my gosh, I can't even describe it. But yeah, I've never played with a platinum level person ever, which I don't think that's Diamond. I think Diamond had like the weird, or for lack of a better word, diamonds in the corners. So I don't think that's Diamond. I think it's Platinum. If it's Diamond, that's ridiculous. So yeah, 2 silvers, 2 golds, a platinum. Pretty good stuff. So I have to assume the other enemy team's equal, but anyway, I'm going mid against a Vladimir, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up this right at the start, and we're going to head down. Now, you're going to see Nami ward here. Here. And this ward is very important. I mean, check this. Yeah. Pretty good. Alright, so anyway, we're going to get started. I'm going to be a jerk and accidentally steal the one of the raids. So silly. Yeah. So just standard leashing. I don't do a lot of damage because I know Lee Sin can tank, and so I'm just going to go to lane and start farming. And I will say I do not farm. I did not do amazing with the farming, but hey, I didn't do bad either. I mean, the Vlad definitely beat me, I think, but other than that, I thought it was pretty good, so nothing super exciting happens for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. One of the things that I've been trying to do with my Lux playing is really nail them with my E. That's something you should really focus on. And here you can see the we got eyes on this Malphite, and they got first blood down bottom, but I can't see that what their health is. So I think he knows that I know he's there, but he doesn't think that I'm going to do anything about it. I'm going to kind of show my face and back off, and he's going to come for a gank, but my Lee Sin warns me like a good jungler man. And so we know he's doing his red, so I come down. I want to use a slow motion because it's freaking cool. So we're coming in. We know he's there because we watched him via ward. He had full health, so there's no reason he wouldn't be. So the combos perfectly. I land my thing, and then from there he just explodes, and Lee gets it, which I'm kind of glad for, actually. So we kill him. Tristana even came up to help. Like, there's just so much map awareness from my team. It's amazing. It's incredible. But my team helped me out a lot, and I've been decently harassing Vladimir. And what's important about this, as far as for me, sorry about the attempting to reconnect thing, that's annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it. What's important about this for me is that enables me to get my blue, because his reset when he killed Malphite, because Malphite got his blue. So he has a fresh blue, so he can give this to me, which helps me out immensely, because I just constantly push it in Vladimir. I'm sure he would have out-CS'd me even more if I hadn't gotten that blue early. And of course I say thank you to my jungler, because, you know, why not? You gotta be a nice person. And Vlad hits me with that again. And I started with a very conservative start, because I assumed Vlad would be doing a lot more to me. So, and I put down my ward because I don't know where Malphite is anymore. We lost that ward in the jungle, so I know I'm not safe from that side. Man, I technically could have gotten around that ward anyway if you really wanted to, but early in the game, it's a lot harder for junglers to do that. because it wastes more time, and I whiffed my Q there. There's a lot of me whiffing because I got a new mouse, and so I'm trying to get used to it. I got a Razer Taipan. It's actually been really nice to me. Good old gaming mouse. Anyway, I think we're just going to be farming up for a while. So, yeah, nothing super exciting here. Just farm, farm, farm. And then nothing happens, so... Oh, and then the ward catches Malphite. These early wards were so good for us. They just put us so far ahead. I can't stress the importance of warding enough. He's level 3. I'm level 5. He's level 4. He's under leveled. This is an easy kill. He even misses his Q, but we're still going to get it. And then a great shot from our top laner, Jace. Kaboom. And so I don't know where Vlad is, so I was kind of watching out as I was headed back. And see, I've still got the blue, so I can just keep pushing, so that's what I do. Yeah, I don't last it very good. Oh. Wow, I totally skipped that, but that was... I feel really bad about that. Sorry, guys. I didn't notice in time. What happened was... I just got him low enough that I thought I could take him, and Lee Sin was by, which obviously helps. And so he came in from the side. He didn't really do any damage initially. I pretty much did all the bursting, except I whiffed my ult because he pooled like a smart. I mean, that's one thing he did very good this game, is he pooled my ults, I think, a few times, if not like 3 or 4 times. But, so, what happened was, I did my full combo, missed my ult, hit ignite. Lee Sin gets a max range Q on him that's super impressive. And he goes in and kills him. I was really surprised he got it. It was pretty long. Hopefully you guys can watch that back. I was pretty unclear about that, sorry. But my first time doing the little record thing, so forgive me. And Lee Sin steals it with his kick. I think he midges it. I didn't catch it personally, but he stole it. And so Malphite is so far behind. I think he's still level 3 or 4. It's pretty bad. And so, once again, it's just farming. It was kind of more exchanging. And he's being, you know, he's got his revolver, so he can do this. He's just like pushing without caring about his health. So. And then Lee Sin just goes by. It's pretty funny. And so I'm pushing because I see Lee Sin going for their red, so I start pushing immediately. Because assuming their Malphite knows when it's up, he's going to go for it. And so Lee had a timer on it, apparently. And so Vlad was checking if it was there. It was. So he's like, okay, maybe he's going bot. So their bot lane's pushed to tower. Lee Sin drags it into the bush, which is super important. Malphite won't have vision of the big one for too long. He comes in, just gets melted. And I waste my ignite, but yeah, it's that easy. And then they want me to come down bot, but I don't even need to because she kills the Ezreal by herself. Keep in mind, this Tristan is platinum, so that's the highest I've ever seen. I accidentally auto attack, so I stop moving. And I think Vlad shows up, but nothing happens. I missed my Q. Whiff. So then from there we're gonna just go to Dragon after getting that tower. So another thing I liked about this game is we had an advantage and we pressed it and we just dominated. And then here are the ults, and then I use my shield like a good AP mid. And then I just ult to clear it so I can push harder because he wants to get me blue. He's been really nice to me about these blues. Thank him again. Because it's keeping me in the game, really. Miss more last hits, you know. He needed it. The problem with Vladimir needed to Q me more. I don't know why he didn't. I mean, maybe I got lucky, I don't know, but he simply did not Q me. So, and so I moved top, but it's too late. He's already dead. He got dove by Garen. The Garen's actually the only one doing good on their team. He's pretty much the only one that ever is doing good on their team, I think, if I'm remembering this game right. So I can bot. I'm in a weird position. I'm in a bad position. And this is me not being aware enough. Malphite's level 5. I should have thrown my E way earlier, but I didn't because I'm dumb. I wanted to save it for damage. And I see Malphite, and I flash because I think he has ult up. Because I'm level 10, so why wouldn't he have ult up? But he doesn't, so I wasted flash. I mean, it still got me out of there and, you know, did its flashy thing, but I think I wasted it, so that was me not being aware enough. Oh, and that was me being really aware. I saw Vladimir come up by my E, and so I knew he was going to head towards mid, and so I threw my E where I thought he'd be, and I hit him. And that missed. More last hits. Yeah, more pushing. And then, this is kind of interesting. Nothing really happens, I don't think. Well, maybe it does. I don't remember. It's been too long. Yeah, I mean, he can do decent damage to me. I don't know why he isn't. And then that shield protects him perfectly. And I think he saw the Ezreal a bit late. And that was a good counter flash by Malph. I don't know if you guys saw that. Ezreal does his thing. Surprised Lee Sin didn't catch that. And I throw an E to slow him. Do some significant damage to Malphite, actually. And then I die here, I remember. I don't remember. Yeah, we foolishly go towards the bush and try to face check it. Once again, see Vladimir pulled that ult. So good, but luckily my bro Trist is there to pick it up. Ezreal flashes, but I don't think anything happens. What's Ezreal building? 5 potions. Oh, he's going for an early phage. That's pretty good on Ezreal. So anyway, so I get up, I go straight to mid. Chase gets ganked top. Nothing happens. So we came out. Oh, this is actually really. They needed wards, is what happened here. They try to dive. They burn flashes. Malphite has no health coming out of this, and I'm just easy pickings. I whiffed my ult because Nami gets the kill because she uses her Q before he gets to my ult. It made me laugh. That's okay though. Supports do gold too. Gotta love the supports. Anyway. Nami tries to get me the blue, but I think they know we're here. I think they have a ward somewhere. If I remember correctly, this ends up turning into a pretty large fight. Once I land my hook, auto attack. If I'd played this better, I could have gotten 2 kills, I think. But I see Garen, and I freak out. I should have. And see, I don't know why I did that. I was walking straight towards him. Like, my aggression was not well placed this game. I could have killed this Vlad so much better. My ult missed him, sadly. And I'm just running out of mana. And this Vlad gets too close and just gets melted. It's kind of neat in slow motion. Malphite appears for some reason and just dies. Because this Lee Sin's kicks are amazing. I think we catch Garen here because he pats horribly. He did a good job dodging though. So I got the kill, I guess. I'll take it. I go back to mid and farm it up. And he wants to get me blue again because he's amazing at everything. And I go back. I get boots and I build Athenes, which is good for the mana regen. And then we get dragon again. Like, this is just a game about pushing and keeping your advantage. I mean, I did make mistakes, obviously. I died once, so that was a mistake. Got too close. Got too close to the bushes where I didn't have sight. And you were spamming all my spells. And then Trist appears, and we just push. And this actually kind of turns into a thing. Garen appears, so our top's like, okay, I don't need to go top if Garen's there. It's pushing anyway, so there's no reason, so he comes mid. Nami comes mid. Like, my team was so aware of what was going on, it was amazing. So we push this tower. Let's see, he pulls my ult again. But I have blue buff, so it's not a big deal. I think we get the tower in this next push. I mean, I'm just chunking this Malphite. And Garen realized it, so he needed to go. Oh, this is a good counter initiate. I get ulted by Malphite, so I have to flash out immediately. Use my shield. We're in a bad position. Let's look at this Ezreal ult. Or not the Ezreal ult. My E. Tristana gets it. It's just, it was a really good counter engage. Nami's ult was perfect. Did a great job, knocked them all up, slowed them down, and we had easy pickings after that. And I missed that. And then I die because what happened was Garen's really freaking tanky. I got too close, he flashed in, E'd, Q'd, and ulted me and killed me. He died too though, so I don't think it was worth it because I think we get this tower. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he would have been able to hold it anyway, but he didn't get that tower, he lost it. So I go back, I have all these items. There's much rejoicing. It's kind of a longish game. So it's not too bad. But we're right now he wants to do Baron, so we're gonna go around and board. And I mean, if you're gonna do Baron, you want sight on the enemy team. You want to know where they're at. So what happens is Trist is being annoying to them, showing presence, which is buying us time. And so we start Baron. And the enemy team doesn't react in time. And since we have wards, Baron's about half health right now. You can see Tarek coming up. And I think more people will appear. We get Baron. I knew Tarek was there. I throw my E or my Q, kill him. I just ult immediately so he has no chance of flashing and getting away. This Tristana has tons of damage, i.e. Phantom Dancer. Really good. And this is where the fight gets a little weird. We're split up. Tristana's getting Ezreal. Garen's on me. Lee Sin wants to kill. Wants to steal a kill. Tristana's going to jump out and be pretty much out of the fight. Nami heals me. Awesome. See, but they're grouped up. We're not. It's not the best situation. Very great ult dodge there by Tristana. And so Lee Sin's by himself now. He has nowhere to go. He used his W to save. I don't know, it might be up soon, but he used his W on Tristana earlier. So he gets ulted by Vladimir. Great Nami ult. Again, these Nami ults are perfect. I was going to go help her with a shield if she needed it. She didn't need it. My W isn't up again, so I can't save him. I try to... So what I do is I snare two of them. And throw my E because they lined up. I think, no, that was my shield. But what happens is Tristana's still around. She's pushing the tower because, I mean, why not? They're coming in. There's 4 of us versus 3 of them. This is a bad idea. And not only that, is I land my E on all 3 of them. And they are not at high health. Great Q by Nami. Tristana pretty much baits herself in though, because it's 2 against 1. She's not. I think she kills one of them, but she doesn't win. That face. So it's a 3v1 there. So we're gonna kill him. I think we do anyway. I try to save her, but his Q is just too fast. Just too fast. But I get a kill him here, so it doesn't matter. And then after that, we finish up this team fight. He runs into my Q, and he dies. And so what we do is we push a tower. Baron buff probably helped in that fight immensely. But here we almost push the inhib. No. And this is an example of underestimating, here in a bit, is a good example of underestimating Lux's passive on her ult. I see this happen occasionally. It doesn't happen very often. You can see Ezreal here is kind of you know, he's a little over half health. And I throw an E out, which barely clips him. He's at 600 health. My ult, 592. But my passive pops for 150 damage. Kills him when I'm out of line of sight. And the Jace proceeds to say Raffle. So it's just, that's. And I'm getting a reflash on my blue here after we get red and dragon, I think. I can shield him like a nice guy. And dragon. We get blue. I should have saved that ward, but I didn't. But it's good to know that they weren't coming to get dragon, I guess. But I think overall I would have liked to have it to put over the wall when we were at their base later. Oh. I guess they're going to go do that. And so this turns into a fight. Pretty interesting one. So I throw that over there because I can sense the enemy team is, and I did indeed see Malphite, so I knew they were going to be coming. So I just shield and help my team out. Lee Sin is a constant threat, and I was out of position there, but luckily he didn't have his ult up or something. I think he. Oh, and this is a good example of me catching Ezreal. I catch him, and I immediately ult, because I know my team can follow up really well. I was like, oh, I caught him. Time to ult. And the damage comes. We just kill him. It was that fast. And that was a poor ult by him, because we were nearly out of tower range. That was not a good Malphite ult. So we just... Tristana's pushing mid this whole time. So we can do whatever we want. So we're just take tower hits because we're silly, being silly. So this is where I want that ward. I want to put it over this wall, but I can't because, you know, we don't have. And so this is just a lot of... I barely missed some skill shots there. I mean, we're just messing around at this point. There's like... We need to be doing something, but we're not. Like, we want to push an advantage. We're stronger than them, so we should be able to get a tower down. And this tower has no health, so I think we're going to get it down next time. So I throw my E for the sight, we get the tower. He comes in, I snare him. To pretty much stop any retaliation from that. Jace is duoing and bot with Nami, so... I think all this stuff happens bot. Yeah, Lee gets caught. I shield, use my E, stop Garen. I ult Ez to get him out of the fight. He doesn't want to come back in with that much health. Pretty risky. Alright. So we're split. Tristana ults Garen away. Jace knocks it back, which makes Lee Sin miss his Q. Luckily my snare's up, and I catch him. And I think I use my W. I don't know if I shield anyone. And he smartly pools. Wow, I hit 4 of my team from the Vlad ult. That's a very good use of my W. So we pushed the tower because we literally forced them off. They didn't have enough health to contest. Ezreal didn't have any health that whole fight, except at the very beginning. So we get this, but then we have to back out because they have health. I think Nami goes down here. Maybe she doesn't. She ults. Nah, unstoppable force. Can't be stopped by anything. So we trade, which isn't good because we're ahead. You don't want to trade when you're ahead. Not 1-for-1 anyway. And so we see Lee Sin's doing this over here. He backs off. Garen says it's super effective. So we steal their blue again. Tristana's just distracting him again. Doing a great. Tristana was very pivotal. She was very silent about what she like. It's hard to explain. She was subtly good. She helped us out a lot without being. She just did damage. She did her job. And they try to dive Tristana, but she gets a flash off before things up. They're doing our tower. I don't remember if anything happens here or not. But we go through the J skate. Oh, and oh yes, I flash E so we can get a kill. And then just more damage. So much damage from my team. So we get this inhib. So that's 2 out of the 3 inhibs. But we're forced to back off here. I missed my Q because the tower. I don't remember if Tristana goes down here. No, she goes over the wall. I kill Malf. We catch Garen again. This poor Garen. He tried so hard to carry his team and he just couldn't do it. He did a lot of the right things, it just didn't turn out to be enough. So, I think I don't know if my shield goes across this guy or not, but I feel like I helped save him. Oh yeah. And then Lee did too, but okay. We destroy a turret, but we have to back off. We don't have a lot of health. Because Tristana dies. That was the main thing. So I can't do much. Jace dies. Tried to shield him, but it didn't work. I use my E just to slow Garen down, and she speeds me up with her passive. And then I just throw my ult because I can. I only hit Garen though. Taric avoids it somehow. And I go back. And I pick up a lot of items. I had a lot of gold. I finish my Rabadons, I pick up a Rylai's, and I get an Amplifying Tome. And we pick up an Easy Baron. We just sit here.
Force is meaningless.
Yeah, I need taunts. Alright, we get that. And we just come down and win. I don't know. Lots of great team fighting. Our team just did better, and I just immediately ult Ez just so he can't do anything crazy. We want to fight when he's not really here. Catch him. But, I mean, they come in one-on-one because they have to keep going back and forth, so we keep winning the fights. You can shield the flat because I don't need to. We win. Oh, and the Ezreal initiated Baron for us. Left that out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was it was just a really great Lux game for me, and you know, it really started with Lee Sin in the jungle. He did a great job at what he was doing. It was amazing. So thanks for watching. See you guys later.